would have done well in the 15th century? Or is it the 16th century, the 1500s? When was the Renaissance? Can we get a scientist in here?
Hi Vogue, I'm Maddie Ziegler.
And I'm Clayton Hawkins, and today we're gonna do super romantic, like Botticelli inspired, long, fresh out of the ocean look.
Let's do it.
I don't know why you came in here with like beautiful hair already.
I was just instructed to not have washed hair and I did exactly that. So you're touching grease ball.
I know, but we're gonna be making your hair longer today. So because you have so much hair, I'm gonna braid away like half of it. So that's gonna be the first step, is like we're gonna braid away all this hair. How long have I been doing your hair?
I want to say since I was like 15 years old.
But I met you when you were even younger.
Yeah, I think I had to be like 13 or 14.
I first met you when you were 13 or 14, and I was a hair assistant.
Mm-hmm. We've been working together for so long, and I feel like we've accomplished like so many fun memories together, and it's been so cool to like create that bond throughout the years.
I will say, again, not to sound like weird stepmom, but it is like, I feel like I have watched you definitely grow up.
Oh, definitely. You definitely have.
I remember being like, okay, like going into your house being like, okay, don't curse. Like she's 15, like Clay, like watch your mouth, like just don't curse, like, you know.
My mom was there, like, yeah, it was fun.
I know, I miss your mom.
Do you miss like going to my like family house and my mom baking cookies and like bringing out the whole thing?
The Oreo tower?
Yeah.
Yes, take me to your mom's house in the valley. That's like my safe space.
Yeah, literally. That's crazy. We've had so many different vibes.
Eras.
Yeah,
yes.
so many, yeah.
I mean, we've had a lot of hits. We haven't had that
like
many
really
misses.
only hits.
We had one miss.
I still don't really think it was that bad.
No, that was a Floppiana. That was Flop Tina. That was Floppinger. That was Flop. Okay, so basically, before you dyed your hair dark, you were like, you had blonde hair, and you're like, I want to do dark hair for the shoot. And I was like, well, I don't think we need to do a wig. I think we can do it all with pieces, and then I can use like root color spray to color your real hair.
Yeah.
I couldn't. It did not work. First of all, you have so much hair.
So much hair.
It looked like weird, like...
It was a little bit like ashy.
It looked like you did survive a fire and had
really,
ash in your hair.
Yeah.
And then we get to the shoot and I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling that confident about it. I'm like basically gaslighting myself that it looks okay.
But also like it really shows the power of like photo shoots and how even if things don't always look the best in person, like you can make it, you can pull it off in a photo.
But we get to the shoot, I'm like, it's gonna be okay. And they're like, so the vision is you're gonna be in a shower with water pouring down. And basically she had like shoe polish.
I literally, the water like hit my scalp and then I just have like black like water just running down my face.
In like not an artistic cool way. If it sounds cool and artistic, we're not explaining it right. It looked truly haunted. You need to be a judge on Drag Race and we need to do like a major drag look. This
has been our ongoing conversation. I feel like we have every time we're doing glam together. Like
we're like, what would you do for Drag Race if it was happening today?
Because we are both insanely big Drag Race fans.
Yeah.
And I also, my dream is to be a judge on the show, but I'm also too scared because I feel like I'm just gonna like cry or not be able to speak in front of RuPaul because it's just like too much energy and I'm just like in awe. But if you're there with me, I feel like...
No, you're gonna be amazing.
And you've done the show before.
I've done the show with other
okay,
clients,
you have experience, we'll do it. And we have to have like a full moment. How did you first really start getting into hair?
I mean, I was literally doing hair since I was a little kid. Like I would do my sister's hair. When I was like in 9th, 10th, 11th grade, I did all the senior girls for prom.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
And literally was like charging them, putting extensions in their head.
You're a businesswoman.
My only education for hair at that point was watching Jessica Simpson used to have a reality show called Newlyweds. And this was before YouTube, so you couldn't watch like hair tutorials. So I would just watch on the reality show how she got her hair done. And that's
such a smart way to do it.
That was my education.
I love that.
Jessica Simpson University.
Shout out, girl.
Yeah, JSU.
And then did you end up going to like a hair school?
I did when I was like 22. It saved my life. I'm so glad that I did. I did go to beauty school next to a cheesecake factory, so I'm not trying to brag.
Pretty like elite.
Well, you're pretty much braided up, so now it's time to...
Now we're done.
We're done. I'm gonna put one more pin in and then let's put the extensions in. I feel like the mistake that people make with extensions is they don't wash them first. I
That
always
makes so
wash
much
them. I wash them in like dish soap. That's how you get this like natural texture.
The second you put the extensions in,
You're a different person.
I'm a different human.
Yeah. Well, you made your whole career in a wig.
It's
Can
crazy.
we talk about that?
It's
like,
insane. I mean, I literally have been wearing wigs since I was 11 years old. And that helped me like completely let go of any like, I guess, insecurity I had with different hairstyles. Wigs really can transform you into a different person and it gives you this different persona. And it's so fun to like play that up and just like live in that fantasy world. And I love it so much.
So I'm just snapping these in, Maddie. Obviously, we've done clip-ins on you a trillion times. Everything that's braided up, it's basically acting as like an anchor.
Right.
So I don't need to spray, I don't need to tease. So I can just go in. And then now that we're getting up here beyond the valley of the braids, as it were, I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna tease it and spray it. Because you do need an anchor. You don't want the hairpiece to slip.
Yeah.
And it also, it's not gonna like damage your hair or hurt it if you have an anchor.
Right.
I do not want to scare you, but I am bringing out the colored word spray. I truly
How
am.
dare you?
I know. No, we're just gonna add. It's always crucial. No, it's
I'm like,
okay, no, but it's crucial too. Like when you put extensions in, you always want to add a little bit of a root. Like she's got different colors in her hair. I did darker on the bottom. We're going lighter now, but I'm just gonna spray a little bit of a root. Maddie, who are your hair heroes? Like who are your hair queens, icons?
Okay, I feel like this is a very obvious answer from me.
Okay.
But like, it's my favorite show ever. Jennifer Aniston in Friends as Rachel is my ultimate hair hero. Like, she had so many different iconic hair looks that I feel like people are recreating now.
Totally.
And like,
We've totally done Rachel vibes before.
Totally, she's been the inspo for so many looks, and especially when she had her like insanely
the bone straight long hair.
It was everything.
Kill me.
Literally,
put a fork in me. I'm done.
Deceased.
Yeah,
forever.
it's so good.
Yeah. Who are yours though? I know you probably have like a lot.
I do have a lot. Right now, it's coming to mind for me that like her hair, even now to this day, takes my breath away. Is Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, I mean the ultimate.
The hair, the hair, in especially the Sex and the City movies. Don't sleep on the hair and makeup in the movies. Whew! I think right now I'm good with how many pieces we have, and now I'm just gonna wave it. Then we're gonna play with
the accessories.
Yeah, play with accessories, play with flowers, like see what the vibe is.
Cute.
Obviously, we're cutting with a razor.
Is it because it like creates a?
It makes it look more real.
Right.
Again, it's like if you are using extensions and you're not washing it first, and then you're cutting it with scissors, you can't cut it like you would normal hair.
Right.
Let me put a little oil in it. We can take the cape off. And now I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna curl it. So I'm gonna go in with like 2 different size irons and mix it up.
This is the one thing that I haven't been able to like learn how to do on myself yet, is learn how to mimic like the natural wave.
You don't have to mimic anything. The key is literally just being perfectly imperfect.
Right. Oh, cute.
Right?
Definitely a lot of my looks have to be practical as well, just because even if the shoot I'm doing isn't specifically a dance shoot, I feel like more times than not, it has to be super practical just because I usually am doing movement, always, just because I think it photographs super well. If we're doing a look like this, like you let me like toss it and play and do all the things. The thing that is always the most important to like this type of look is when you bring your leaf blower. I feel like that's a huge part to a lot of our shoots, and it's always requested on set, and luckily you always have it.
I'm known as the leaf blower guy.
Literally, like he's on the floor, like getting the perfect angle so my hair is like flowing in the right direction. It's so different to like be growing up while under the spotlight. It's so different than just having a normal, upbringing where you can make all the mistakes you want and it's not documented. But for me, it was like, you have to be careful, and there's people that look up to you. I think it is so fun though too that you've seen me in so many different stages of my life. Like you've seen me with my first boyfriend. You've seen me like there's been so many fun things that you've seen me like go through. I didn't know you actually have like fresh flowers.
Yeah, what did you think I was gonna put in here?
I don't know, like an
Joanne's Fabrics, an edible arrangement. I mean, the key is making it not look too like Coachella.
Right. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. If this ends poorly, I'm gonna cry.
I know.
He loves me. He He loves me not. Okay, we're gonna.
Well, there's so
Loves me
many.
not.
Oh no, I'm getting
He loves
anxiety
me,
looking at how many
he
there
loves
are.
me not. He loves me. Of course he does.
This is so friggin' pretty.
I'm so excited.
When it looks good, it's like a drug. When the hair looks good, it feels so good to me.
You just keep wanting more.
It's like I go to Euphoria High.
You never see the teachers in Euphoria.
Honey, do they have homework?
Like,
I'm worried they're
literally.
falling behind.
Literally.
So I think this is our final look. Listen, we wanted that sort of like Venus-y look. It went full Renaissance.
I'm obsessed with it. It's so pretty.
This is like Ren Fair, but make it fashion.
You really could wear this in so many different ways. Like you could do an editorial look with this, or you could even just wear it to like a carpet. Like it's so pretty.